Well, let's bring in Mario Arturo Ruiz Estrada, who's a professor of international economics at the University of Kuala Lumpur. He joins us from the Malaysian capital. Really good to have you back with us, Professor. US government shutdowns are nothing new, but many people are saying this one feels different somehow. So from an economic point of view, how does this shutdown differ from the previous ones?
Okay, what we can see is a political confrontation between Republicans and Democrats. And this is making more hard for us to see that both sides, they are fighting for more political power. This is what I can see very clear. But what I very sad is affecting all the public sector of United States, and especially the workers. That you need to remember that the economy is not only private sector, it's also public sector. And what we can see clearly is that recently, with all this confrontation, two forces, they are fighting for more power or reduced power in the sense of Republicans and Democrats. We can see that the economy is slowed down. We need to remember that the United States proposed the implementation of tariff. That is, we have a little bit inflation in the United States. And also, plus this issue of the approval of their budget. And I would like to remind to the public that the United States is the country who debt more money around the world. The United States has debts. It's a country of debts that is generating a chaos and not only in the United States, worldwide also. And I can see that we can see if they cannot fix this issue, it's going to have economic recession very soon in the United States. This is my personal view.
Yes, and it's a view that's shared by many economic analysts as well, because while hundreds of thousands of federal workers are furloughed without pay, it is having a flow-on effect on the sectors that they work in, including aviation, for example. Describe to us some of the economic impacts that a longer shutdown might have.
Okay, we can see that you need to remember that the American economy works based on credit. Usually all these government servants, they are working with using credit cards. And remember that they have debts and they need to pay housing and they need to pay some debts. And this one, when they stop the salaries for all of them, is generating a kind of trouble for the economy because the economy is working based on credit. And if the credit cannot be handled to pay, then it's generating a kind of, we call problems for the economy is moving. Remember that what I repeat again is not only the private sector. We need to see the public sector working together to generate this effect of economic growth. But if the private sector is moving, but if the public sector is stuck, it's going to generate a big issue for the economic growth of the United States. And remember that we have also the Republicans have a new agenda. What they want is more related with more reduce the social programs, especially healthcare and education and many issues. And Democrats is opposite. They're trying to push up by social programs, education, and health care. And then this confrontation is generating a big issue, especially for the Americans. Americans, they are suffering. Actually, politicians everywhere is the same thing. They are fighting for power. But in this case, who is affecting this fight politically is the general people of the United States, especially in the public sector.
Okay. Professor Mario Arturo Ruiz Estrada, we'll have to leave it there. Thank you so much again for joining us on the program.
You're welcome.